If you need a simple 15-minute everyday makeup look, but you need it to last all day long, here's how you're gonna do it. Grab a snack. The secret to longevity is powder. The reason why you don't like your powder is because you have a lack of hydration. This is why you hear all of us makeup girls raving about skin prep. You just need a good serum. You want them to be thin though, because you don't want to risk separation and pilling. Torridin Intensive Serum is perfect. Look how thin it is. It literally runs down the face. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a lot of longevity out of a skin tint. For long wear, you need a high performance foundation. I have recently been reaching for the Natasha Denona a lot. High performance foundations are going to have different ingredients in them, and they're going to have a lot more staying power than a skin tint. Layering cream products under powder is essential for longevity. If you still want that everyday vibe, go for a product like the Too Faced Melting and Sculpting Stick. It's not a contour, but it's not really a bronzer either. It's kind of both. It's not going to chisel out the face or create a lot of high contrast, which is what you see in full glam. Blending it out with a brush that has a large surface area like this Dibs Dual Face Brush is going to be quick. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Your 2 Hailey Bieber dots of concealer are not going to last 10 hours. You also need a high performance concealer. Estee Lauder Double Wear is what I would have in my pro kit if I were still a working makeup artist. Apply the concealer much further down, blending it out away from the creases of the under eye. Because we're gonna wear this makeup for a long time, creasing is inevitable. You're creasing at hour 6 and 7, totally normal. If you use my viral concealer routine, you should get at least 5 or 6 hours before you start to experience creasing. Your blush is the first thing to wear off, so it is important to layer cream under powder. If we just use cream products, all of these creams get shoved and pushed around on the surface of the skin throughout the day. That is where you're going to get creasing. You will notice your makeup easily transfers. If you just use powder products, it will just sit on the surface of the skin. If you use both, the cream is going to grab the powder and hold on to the powder. The powder is going to keep the cream exactly where you put it. Because we started out with a layer of hydration, when we go to apply our powder, it just soaks into all of those cream products instead of just sitting on the surface of the skin. Once you layer your powder bronzer, your powder blush, you've created a double layer of products that now have to wear away. This is the key to finishing off the makeup sandwich. Remember the layers. Setting spray is essential, and you need a setting spray that has a wet, visible finish. Apply a generous layer, and then you will see that hydrated skin-like finish come right back. This still looks and feels like an easy everyday makeup look, but it should last all day long.